Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
The next topic that we will be treating on continuous writing is speech writing. Speech writing. A speech is a formal talk or address given to a group of people or listeners, otherwise known as the audience. In a speech, a writer expresses his opinion or ideas on a topic to a group of people. When a speech is written, it is not complete until it is delivered. So a speech is meant to be delivered to a group of people or audience. When writing a speech, a few things are to be put to mind and considered before delivering such speech. First, we have to plan our speech. You have to plan before writing your speech. By planning your speech, you gather resources from newspapers, novels, magazines, journals, news on the television, from the internet, and every source that you can think of. You put this source together, and then you think of a suitable topic for your speech. That is where you select a topic. After selecting the topic, I might have gathered your points or your ideas from different sources. You think about your audience. You have to put in mind the audience that you're expecting to deliver your speech to. Are these people elderly? Are they youth? Are they the working class? Are they educated? Are they civilians or military set of people? All these things are the things to consider when you want to deliver a speech to a group of people. You also have to determine the purpose of writing your speech. You have to know if the purpose or the aim of writing your speech is to educate people. You have to know if you're writing the speech in order to create an awareness in the mind of your audience. You have to put in mind that is it to agitate your audience or spur them towards taking an action and doing something. All these things have to be considered when writing or planning to write a speech. The features of a speech include the following. We have the introduction. The introduction includes the greeting, the acknowledgement of the set of people that you have that are about to listen to your speech. You have to find a way to draw the attention of your listeners or your audience. By this, we make use of few ideas, or we make use of ideas such as asking a thought-provoking question. Take for instance, you want to talk about the mass failure in West African examinations all over the country. You can ask a question such as, there is a huge number of students that fail these examinations yearly. Is it because they do not have good teaching environment, or is it because they do not have qualified teachers who teach them in school? This kind of question is a thought-provoking question. It draws the attention of your listeners or your audience. It makes them to listen more and know where exactly your point is leading. We can also start with a quotation. When you are starting with a quotation, you must have it at the back of your mind that you must give credit to the person whom you are quoting. We can also get the attention of our audience by starting with a short story. The next is the body of the speech. When we are at this point, we have to pick every point that has been listed and that has been arranged logically one after the other. We have to pick them and then exemplify on them. We have to say them in a very calm manner and in a way that it draws the attention of your audience. You must also have it at the back of your mind that when rendering a speech, you must always carry along your audience. You can take pauses in order to create a kind of awareness in their mind. Let them think, let them digest what they've listened to, and then you continue. The conclusion of your speech, by briefly stating the main points in the body of the speech to serve as a reminder. When you're concluding your speech, it is always advisable to go back and point the main ideas, the topic sentences in each of the paragraphs that you have in your speech. It's not necessarily that you start your speech all over again, but just pick the main points that you have discussed in the main body of the speech. This serves as a reminder to the audience. And lastly, after you might have finished with your speech and delivered it, do not forget to state your name, or if it is in a written form, the name of the writer or the presenter is written at the bottom of the speech. A few questions are going to pop up on the screen for you to answer based on this particular topic, speech writing. If you have any difficulties in answering these questions, please do not hesitate to review the video once again.